Hey guys, ATR Ghost here, and today I am bringing you guys some GTA 5 gameplay, and this is actually some missions I was doing. I did 2 of them, and they were pretty good, easy missions. I didn't have that much trouble. I didn't die at all. Like this one, I had to go steal the coke and then deliver it to whatever his name is, Jared's house, and then the next one I had to go kill a guy or something and deliver the evidence to Madrazo. It's just easy missions like this, and I just like this stuff. If you guys just want to join my lobby one day and we can play together and do all this stuff, it'll be really cool. By the way, before we get into the topic about my worst injury, I am going to decide to do, actually no, I already decided that I'm doing Zombies Week next week. So next week I will do Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Zombies on one day. The next day I will do Advanced Warfare Zombies, and the day after that, on Saturday, I don't even know what I'm going to be doing on that. So, I don't know. So, I'm going to do Black Ops 2 Zombies. I haven't decided what map pack is going to be yet, or what map. It might be Origins or Buried or something, because last time I brought those, I did terrible. So, I'm actually going to have friends on there. I'm going to have friends on both of them. So, I'm going to have friends on Black Ops 2 and on the Advanced Warfare. So, guys, get ready for Zombies Week next week. It's going to be really fun. But anyway, let's get into the topic. So, I am talking about my worst injury I've ever had, and this happened 2 years ago when I was a freshman, and now I'm about to be a senior, but I was a freshman at the time. So, my church, not only do they have summer retreats and fall retreats, we also have winter retreats, and on winter retreats, we get to go skiing, snowing, and whatever it's called, tubing or whatever. Like when you're in those little donut-shaped things and you tube down the ice and whatever. I don't even know. But I decided I was gonna ski, so we were at this famous mountain thing. It's called Seven Slopes or something in Pennsylvania, and there were a lot of people there. And there were just a lot of people. So let me tell you this, I was going down, it's called the green, right? So it's green, and what that means is that it's easy. And don't make fun of me on this, but I've been skiing since I was in 2nd or 3rd grade, so I'm actually kind of decent at it. So I was skiing down one of these easy hills, like I said, it was the green, and I was trying to swerve my way over so I didn't hit a little girl, because the classic story, you just dodge so you don't hit the pedestrian, the little girl. Well, she was skiing too, and I had to move out of the way just so I could miss her, but then someone from behind me hit me and I fell over to the ground, and I kept skiing, but then eventually I just stopped, and then I was in serious pain. My left hand started to hurt so bad, and I don't know what the problem was. At the time I didn't know, so I was freaking out and everything, and I had one of the doctors that came on the trip with us check it out. He was a counselor who was also a doctor, and he said that it might have been sprained or something. But it turns out when I got back home that day, from the retreat, and actually it wasn't even that day, in fact I stayed at the retreat for 2 more days, so I was in pain for 2 more days, and that sucked. Because the next day, when I had to put on my gloves, I could barely put on my gloves because it hurt so bad with my thumb. When I had to move it, it just hurt super bad. But 2 days after retreat ended, we went to the hospital, and it turns out I had fractured my thumb. And I was like, what? That is terrible, because I've never broken a bone ever before in my life. That was my first broken bone or fractured bone I've ever had. So I was shocked and everything. So they ended up having to put on a bandage splint on me, and it really sucked. It was horrible, and I couldn't get it wet, so I couldn't take showers. I had to take baths, but I couldn't get it wet at all. So a week after I had my splint on, I had to get a cast and everything. And let me tell you guys, the cast was probably one of the coolest things I ever had. But the cast actually was really hard. It's one of those things that they dip in hot water, and then they wrap it around your hand, and then it becomes solid rock. It gets really hard. So that was pretty cool. And at first I didn't like the cast, but then I started to like it. The thing was, it could get wet in the showers and everything. But let me tell you guys this. It was so, in the showers, it was, so sticky, it stuck onto my, my hand or whatever. It was just horrible, and I didn't like that part. But that was pretty cool and everything, but the injury itself was not. But I really did like the cast and everything. The cast was much better than the splint. And yeah, so tell me about you guys' worst injury. And I'm just a little girl here, because it's probably not even anywhere near as good as mine was. Your guys' injuries are probably far more worse. You guys, someone might say they broke their leg, and I could just say, hey, I fractured my thumb. That's actually kind of funny. But I haven't done anything really extreme since then. I mean, last year when I was a sophomore, I did fall off my skateboard and sprained my right hand. or my right forearm, and then I had to get stitches on my chin too because I fell down and everything, and I was going way too fast on my skateboard and I fell off, and that happened. And guess what? On that day was the day of a band concert, and when I had broke my hand while skiing, like 2 weeks later was the band concert, and I couldn't even participate in it, so I was upset. So that is it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, don't forget to hit that like button, and I'll see you guys in 3 days on Tuesday with some zombies. Peace.